Rhetoric may be defined as the faculty of observing, in any given case, the available means of persuasion. This is not a function of any other art, meaning rhetoric actually can be very easily considered to be one of the most distinct, significant, sovereign, fundamental, independent, individual art forms and faculties and knowledge. Not only in the world but also in terms of the human character, mind, psychology, and action that the person can practice, develop, and integrate and directly translate into his actions, behaviors, relationships, communications, and interactions with others in his societal surroundings and external conditions in one way or another. So, rhetoric generally refers to the art of persuasive and convincing speaking and writing, and that may also include exploitation and manipulation if necessary, depending upon the person himself who uses it, and also upon the other people's malice, corruption, hatred, ignorance, evil that they also constantly employ, particularly against the man of integrity, morality, character, rationality, realism, maturity, responsibility, sovereignty as well. Because if we are real, moral, mature, righteous, sovereign, individual, and critical in our mind, psychology, behavior, and action, then we are going to become necessary and primary targets of the outside world. The outside world is going to unnecessarily and unreasonably target not only ourselves but also our qualities, virtues, faculties in the process, because they just don't have it. They cannot do it, even if they are given one opportunity after another. So, one of the fundamental characteristics and defining qualities regarding or of rhetoric and its development is that it basically allows a person to master exploitation and manipulation of other people's vulnerabilities, weaknesses, shortcomings, deficiencies, etc., and it ultimately convinces almost anyone of anything. So, if we become rhetorical, if we master, develop, and practice rhetoric regularly and invariably in our lives, in our communications, relationships, then we will be able to convince the other people of almost any of our thinking patterns, behaviors, and actions. And that is the power of rhetoric that no other art form in the world practices or can promote or develop. Because painting, music, literature are not about manipulation, persuasion at all, but rhetoric is. And that's why rhetoric always focuses on any given situation, the chances or the probability of persuasion and convincing of the people, as many of them as they are in the real world. So rhetoric is fundamental. Rhetoric, in that sense, is one of the most fundamental, imperative, and necessary art forms in the world, because persuasion is necessary. If we do not have persuasion, if we cannot persuade the others,